Is it a storm in the teacup or is there more to it? When Rahul Gandhi called Ravneet Bittu my traitor friend, what is it that he was trying to imply? What has led to the political narrative? I'm Ruchika, I'm Khanna, and in today's episode of Decode Punjab from the stables of the Tribune, I'm joined by my colleague Rajmeet Singh. Rajmeet ji, when Rahul Gandhi said my traitor friend, when he called out to Ravneet Bittu calling him my traitor friend, what exactly was the background of this statement?
Ruchika ji, basically Ravneet Bittu was one of the favorite leaders of Rahul Gandhi. He was a man who brought him into Youth Congress president. Then he was asked to wear turban.
He did not wear a turban before that.
Yeah, he basically, yes. Then he was made to fight the elections from Ludhiana, from Anandpur Sahib. So they had a special bond, and because his grandfather Sardar Dyal Singh was a known figure in Punjab, he is credited with with controlling the terrorism in Punjab. So he had a special bond. So when he is referring to basically a traitor friend, means he has deserted the party at the time after taking so much of political advantage from the Congress, and he has deserted the party. So he is basically referring to that.
And strangely, why have there been so many protests across Haryana today on this issue?
I am surprised, Ruchika, because the BJP has made it an anti-Sikh narrative. People are really surprised, like Sardar Dyal Singh is known as a figure who is known to quell, the terrorism in Punjab. So the Sikh diaspora or the Sikh radicals have never accepted him as a Sikh face. So how come the BJP is relating it to Sikh narrative? That's surprising for me. Why doing
बट
this?
हरियाणा में आज प्रोटेस्ट क्यों हुए हैं? पूरे हरियाणा में आज प्रोटेस्ट हुए हैं. बीजेपी ने पूरे हरियाणा में प्रोटेस्ट किया है कि सिखों को ट्रेटर्स बोला जा रहा है. How has the narrative been spun to that?
I don't know the narrative, because the thing is, Prime Minister has today also spoken that he is from the martyr family. He has sacrificed his life for the nation. So certainly, I see more of a political perspective behind it. There's
Do you
nothing
think,
beyond it.
okay, so do you think that because the BJP is trying to make political inroads in Punjab, do you think that is the reason why they are raking up this issue and they're making it into a very big issue? When the Prime Minister of the country speaks about it, do you think is it the whole Sikh narrative is being built by the BJP?
Yeah, you're very right. Yeah,
And
this
calling
is
Congress anti-Sikh, do you think
anti-Sikh.
there's more to it? And how does it impact the Congress politics in Punjab?
See, the Congress has its own perspective. They say that we won this 217 election, even after they have been blamed for the Operation Blue Star, then for the Delhi Sikh riots. After that, the Punjabis have a very large heart. They have, um, um, given an apology, so they have accepted the Congress. So the way the narrative the BJP is building, I don't think it's going to benefit it in Punjab in narrating anti-Sikh narrative.
Rajmeet, how did Bittu rise to such prominence in BJP?
Ruchika, basically BJP is looking for a Sikh face. They have inducted many people. Captain Amarinder Singh has inducted. They have inducted other leaders also. So what I come to know from Congress sources, when he is a member of Parliament of Congress, so there was this tactic understanding between Amit Shah and Bittu, because whenever the BJP took up a Sikh issue, international issue like diaspora issue, presence of radicals and like Pannu on foreign soils,
Presence of radicals in US and
in
Canada.
US and Canada. So Bittu would stand up and speak, so that it would give that the Congress has the same stand as the other parties.
While he was in the Congress, there was this whole issue of the referendum 2020.
Exactly. So Bittu was very vocal on
he
that.
He was very vocal on these
So
issues.
the Congress leaders were very, they used to notice this thing happening, but they never had thought about that he would switch over suddenly. So it was going on. So because he's using the image and legacy of his grandfather. So there are other families also, there are other persons in his family like Tej Prakash's sons. They are. So but he has been using it. Ruchika ji, so tell me one thing. How does the AAP seeing this development? Because it has also stakes in Punjab.
So I think the very fact that the Congress is being hit by the BJP on this issue, so obviously it goes in the benefit of Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab. Elections are due in the state. The Congress is still, in spite of the fact that the leadership is daggers drawn. In spite of that, the Congress still remains a formidable force. So any attempt that is made to hit out at the Congress will obviously benefit Aam Aadmi Party because they take the same political space. Whatever political space will be ceded by the Congress will obviously be taken over by the
So
Aam Aadmi Party.
narratives, few days back it was a Dalit narrative which was being built up, by the BJP. Now this Sikh narrative has come out. Do you think it's, can you explain it how in run up to the election these narratives are changing after every few days,
So I think politics, there's so many dynamics, which are at play in politics. Also, the BJP knows that, after things were said about the missing Saroop by the Aam Aadmi Party and by the Chief Minister himself, so they know that the Aam Aadmi Party, I mean, I would not call it a direct confrontation, but they are not on very good terms with the radical Sikh ideology, and also taking on the religious heads is not a very good political move. So so on one, the BJP knows that that is where if the Sikhs are angry with the Aam Aadmi Party, they know that that is where they can make their inroads into. Similarly, on the Dalit issue, the BJP is playing its cards very, very well. I mean, if you see three major deras in Punjab, one in Majha, the Dera Byas, it seems to be swaying towards the BJP. Then the main dera in Doaba, which is Dera Sachkhand Balna, that is also swaying clearly towards the BJP after the Prime Minister visited there. And then Dera Sacha Sauda, though it's based in Sirsa, but it has an impact on about 30 odd seats of the 64 seats in Malwa region. So even that is with the BJP.
So Ruchika, you mean to say like there will be no radical narrative also is another, this is a very important part in Punjab politics. So that would also
I
come
think
in
that
as,
only time will tell. I mean, we cannot decide
so
if the
that
radical
sphere has
if
to
the,
be
that sphere
targeted.
was blown out of proportion, if you recall, when Amritpal was arrested and the way he escaped and then finally he was caught. But I don't know if that narrative is again going to
Like
prevail.
basically I mean to say like they would announce something pro-radical, BJP may step in.
See, suddenly when the demand comes from the BJP about releasing the Bandi Sikh,
Exactly, that's what
so
I'm mentioning.
it very clearly indicates that the BJP will try to appease the Sikh voters. So I do not know if they're going to use them against
Very right.
to create a radical element. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that they will try to appease that section of voters. Thank you, Rajmeet ji. Thank you, viewers, for watching this episode of Decode Punjab. Do continue to read your favorite newspaper, which is the Tribune. Do follow us on all our social media handles across X, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Thank you.